Alright, so that finale and that send off just did not work for me. And I've said it from the beginning that if it was going to be a scenario where Dexter was killing his son, or his son was killing his father, or they were both going to be going after each other for some reason that was brought up, was not going to work for me. And one of those things happened, which for everybody, I mean, it's a spoiler review, so Harrison finished off his father at the end of the episode, and it just didn't work for me because um, there is a spin-off like big possibility with this finale, which I assume is what they're going to be taking this forward, is a Harrison story version of like a Dexter spin-off. Maybe call it Harrison or something else, but as a Dexter finale, nope. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it at all. Right at the beginning of the episode, there was a lot of scenes where I didn't know if they were flashbacks or continuations after the end of episode 9. Because episode 9 ended where Dexter showed up at Angela's house, and she opened up that envelope with the screw inside of it, and she was kind of going with things, but then it started to flash back where she was back at the cabin when it was burnt down. So I was like, is this going back in time? Is this after the whole Christmas get together? Like, what's going on here? And I was very confused. But with her arrest and even the whole arrest scene, which was cool because it was a whole spin off on Angela. It was like, she's finally, not finally, but she's finally in like cop mode, and she doesn't give a shit about the history that she's been through with Dexter. She's just ready to arrest him, and she takes him. And Logan too. Logan was a very big switch because Logan, throughout the entire season, seemed to be somebody who was on Dexter's side all the time, and it seemed that with everything Angela had on Dexter, or every how should I put it, conviction, I guess, that she would mention about Dexter and everything, all her suspicions on him made Logan kind of on Angela's side in a way that he would just ignore every emotion that he had on Dexter, and he would just take Angela's word for everything. But then Dexter started to act in a lot of ways that I didn't like throughout the season and the whole season. I would say he was very selfish in this season. He kind of wanted to take Harrison as kind of a puppet and use him through this new life, and kind of use Harrison to Dexter's how should you say, like use as a toy kind of thing, like not even care about Harrison's emotions whatsoever, Harrison's feelings, or the way he wants to live his own life. Harrison, I mean, Dexter just wanted to selfishly live Dexter's own life and have Harrison along for the ride against Harrison's will, which he really showed by like trying to, or actually not trying, but actually escaping from jail and murdering Logan without any cause other than, I just need to get the hell out of here and I got to take my son with me. And all for selfish reasons, like I said. But man, the ending where like Kurt gets away scot-free, basically. And all of Kurt's murders, Dexter kind of took upon himself, and in a way to get away, like escape and go move to Los Angeles or wherever the hell he wanted to move, but use all of Kurt's victims, led Angela to the what do you call it, his little bunker or whatever, where all these murders are all these bodies are in these boxes and stuff like that, which was great. And I absolutely loved the scene in the cop station where Dexter says, like, turn the camera off and I'll tell you the truth and everything. And that part specifically, outside of everything else about the episode which I didn't like, that part specifically was great. When you like Dexter raises this dilemma, like what's better, the law or going rogue? Because if it wasn't for Dexter going rogue, Angela would have never found out about this whole bunker, this whole Kurt, because she has no idea that Kurt's a killer. This finale ends in a situation where Dexter takes it upon himself, and Kurt has like nothing to do with like going down in history as a killer or anything like that, because Dexter's now going down as this killer, murderer, Iron Lake, future Bay Harbor Butcher, whatever you want to call it. But the whole interview scene where Angela does turn off the camera and Dexter does say, like, go to this place and you'll see what evil is. You will see what evil is, because that's the thing about the law. There's so many loopholes that criminals can take, and you can't bring anybody to justice without proof, without logistic proof. And sometimes Rogue, as Dexter has always been with the entire Dexter series, is he's the vigilante. He's the guy that finds people that police and law enforcement cannot. And then he leads Angela right there to his own demise, because his plan is to escape, and that's fine. That's okay, I guess. Kurt doesn't have to go down as the killer. But Dexter now has this terrible legacy as taking all of Kurt's victims as his own, and the whole thing with Harrison shooting him with a rifle in the manner of Sins of the Father, or whatever you want to call it, in the manner of Kurt. They had to end Dexter like that, in the same way that Kurt would kill his victims, and bringing in Batista. And this is where this makes a great spin-off. They could take this whole spin-off where Batista starts to become a bigger main character in whatever spin-off. Let's say they call it Harrison, where Batista starts to learn more about the Bay Harbor Butcher and learn more about Dexter, and because his facial expressions is like, wow, and he's like, puta madres, Dexter's still alive, or whatever he said, is great. But they kind of like introduced him in such a subtle and obvious way for a spin-off, I guess. But man, like, I don't like how they ended off Dexter Morgan. I don't like at all how they ended off Dexter Morgan. Can the spin-off be fine or great even? Sure. But this is a 100% no for me. They ended it off too fast. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is not a good way to make up for the finale of season 8. This is just no. And the worst part about it is Harrison killing Dexter off in a quick way to try and show that, oh, you've sinned for so long, now you gotta face. You know what? I would rather have Dexter be arrested and have the death penalty and go through the whole process of the law and face the death penalty. That would be more fulfilling, even though I would hate it too, but that would be more fulfilling than his son shooting him and being like, oh, well, whatever the hell that finale was, like his flashbacks of Deb and stuff like that. I didn't like it. Like, that was a whole switch from Harrison, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Not my kind of finale, so it is what it is, but it does lead to a spin-off series, even though I'm not interested in a spin-off series after this finale, but it is what it is. My phone's going to die, so I gotta end this, and basically I've already said everything I needed to say anyway. So subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my reviews, or if you like my content, and I'll be back for more soon. This was the Dexter series. Unfortunately, it wasn't for me, but it is what it is. So stay tuned. I'll be back for more. Check out the videos that I have on my channel already, and until next time, take care and cheers.